Hi everyone, hope you see you soon inside this call with a good health. So follow the instruction that's published by the WHO and stay home. Our new lesson is about energy or energy conversions. It's not new for you because in the previous section we talked about energy, and after that, as a quick revision before starting with the energy conversion, we have to as a quick revision, we have to say that there is two main type of energy that we have. The first one is called kinetic energy, and the second one is called potential energy. And we said kinetic energy is energy of motion, and potential energy is energy of position, and it is storage energy. For kinetic energy, as a revision, we said that kinetic energy is mass multiplied velocity power 2, or inside your book is written as speed power 2 divided by 2. And energy of position, we have two main types, which is important for you, which is gravitational potential energy and elastic potential energy. For gravitational potential energy inside this section and in the first section, we said that the equation of gravitational potential energy is weight multiplied height. It means gravitational potential energy depends on weight and the height of the place. So both of weight and height can proportionally change with the gravitational energy. And also kinetic energy here inside this equation proportionally change with the mass and velocity, or mass and speed. But here we said that speed has greater impact than the mass on the kinetic energy because the speed is power 2. And mechanical energy that we have it is the summation between potential energy and kinetic energy. It's called mechanical energy. After that, we discuss some other type of energy. The first one, for example, mechanical energy, thermal energy, nuclear energy, chemical energy, and so on. So we have different kinds of energy. Some of them are belong to the kinetic energy, and others are belong to the potential energy, and others we have that some other types of energy. So here we have energy conversion, which is the new section for you. And energy conversion, convert, what's the meaning of convert? It means change. So energy conversion, it means changing one type of energy to another type of energy. In energy conversion, it means, for example, electrical energy is changed to light energy, as like in this data show, or maybe it is changed to the mechanical energy, like the fan, or maybe changed to the thermal energy, like AC. So we have this video. Look, here, look at this one. If we show this video in the freeze frame picture, look, here, this skateboarder has a maximum potential energy. Look, mechanical energy, which is summation between or sum or addition between potential energy or kinetic energy, is just equal to potential energy. Okay? But when it is moved to the bottom of the pipe, at the bottom of the pipe, the mechanical energy is equal to the kinetic energy. Why? Because here, at the bottom of the pipe, the potential energy is near to 0 and kinetic energy is maximum. So the maximum potential energy is located on the both sides of the pipe, and the maximum amount of kinetic energy is located on the bottom of the pipe. Okay? So another example that we have it, for example, this one, which is wet tissue. This one, which is wet tissue, if you knock your elbow, you can change this potential energy that this one have it on the disk, because the potential energy is produced by lifting something against the gravity. So if you put it, this one here has a gravitational energy, but if you throw it or let it to go, it is changed to the kinetic energy. It means continually the energy is changed from one type to another type. So by this way, the gravitational potential energy here is changed to the kinetic energy, and kinetic energy continually shifts to the potential energy. And by addition of both of them, it's called the mechanical energy. We know what's potential energy, what's kinetic energy, and in the previous section we discussed the gravitational potential energy with a good explanation and equation. But now we have to know what's elastic potential energy. In the previous section we said we have two types of potential energy. One of them is gravitational and the other is the elastic potential energy. Okay. I think all of you know what's rubber band. Rubber band that we use for tying our hair. Rubber band. So this rubber band has elastic potential energy, and we have some type of the toy of children that we have it that use the mechanism of elastic potential energy for storage energy. Then if they let it go, it's caused the movement of propeller, as we can see inside this video. This kid used his hand for spinning the propeller of the airplane toy for storage the potential energy. By this spinning, store the potential energy. So, just look. When he stopped and let the toy to go, it released the potential energy. So by this way, for example, may you have a question like this. How is elastic potential energy stored and released? How you can store elastic potential energy, for example, by stretching rubber band. Stretching rubber band, it's because the storage of elastic potential energy. If you let it to go, it's because the releasing elastic potential energy. For example, inside this video, the kid used his finger to storage the elastic potential energy inside the airplane toy. After that, when he let the propeller to go, it's released the elastic potential energy inside this airplane toy, and it let the airplane toy to go. Then, why energy conversion are important? So, we have to know some important of energy conversion. Why it's important? Why some type of energy must be changed to another type? Why chemical energy inside our meal must be changed to kinetic energy for our activity, or must be changed to thermal energy to regulate our body temperature? So energy conversion is so important because during our daily life, we use the energy conversion and we get the energy from converting another type of energy. For example, maybe you hear someone that said breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Why? Because if you wake and you eat the breakfast in the starting of your day, so during eating breakfast, the chemical energy inside the food is changed to another type of energy, changed to another chemical energy inside your body, which is ATP. And we use ATP as a chemical energy to our activity, which is chemical energy is changed into the mechanical energy or changed into kinetic energy. So also the breakfast meal is important because we get energy from this meal to regulate our body temperature. How? It is by changing chemical energy to thermal energy. By this way, we can regulate our body temperature. And we have some other examples that we can use during our daily life, like energy conversions. For example, the chemical energy inside battery is changed to light energy during using the hand light. Chemical energy inside gasoline is changed to mechanical energy, or we have to say kinetic energy during the motion of the car or the working of the engine inside the car. The electrical energy is changed to thermal energy or heat in the toaster. So light energy it's changed to chemical energy inside the plant. Electrical energy is changed to light. And chemical energy inside our food is changed to the kinetic energy or mechanical energy. So why we said mechanical energy? Because if we stand like that, the energy is stored inside our body, which is potential energy. And if we move, so it's produced kinetic energy. So by addition of both kinetic energy and potential energy is called the mechanical energy. So this table is inside your book and are the examples which are very important for you in about the some conversion of electrical energy. For example, in alarm clock is the electrical energy changed to sound energy. In battery, chemical energy is changed to electrical energy. Light bulb, as we can see. So in the light bulb, the electrical energy is changed to light energy, and some of electrical energy is changed to thermal energy. And in blender, as we know, it's changed to kinetic energy and sound energy. So, for example, the simple machine that we use for drying our hair is called hair dryer. The electrical energy here, it's converted to kinetic energy. Look, this one is fun. Electrical energy is changed to kinetic energy and this one is moved. Then, the electrical energy is changed to thermal energy. This one is by heater inside the hair dryer. So it is changed to thermal energy. One type of energy, which is electrical, can change to different kind of energies. For example, kinetic energy, thermal energy, and we know that there's a bad sound during drying our hair, which is called sound energy, and so electrical energy can be converted to different kind of energy like kinetic energy, thermal energy, and sound energy, which is sometimes called acoustic energy, and so. So the homework for you, it's the section review. You have to solve the problems and the questions, and you have to answer all the questions inside section review. As a summary, we learned inside this section that energy conversion is changing from one type of energy to another type, and any form of energy can be converted into any other of energy. Kinetic energy is converted to potential energy when the object moved against the gravity, as we discussed. And elastic potential energy is another example of potential energy. As we mentioned in the previous section, we said that in potential energy, we have elastic potential and also we have a gravitational potential energy. And we know that our body or your body uses the food that you need to convert the chemical energy into kinetic energy, into thermal energy, into potential energy that's stored inside your body. And that's all about this section. Thank you for hearing. Hope you see you soon again.